This makes me so excited to preheat the oven. Now, if you aren't baking constantly throughout the year, this is your sign to refresh your rising agents. So yeast, baking powder, baking soda. Baking powder, baking soda really should only be in your pantry for 3 to 6 months. So if it's been a year since you've made those cookies and pulled these out, it's just a couple bucks. You put in the work already, make sure that you get the loft that you deserve. Also, there isn't a cookie recipe out there that isn't going to love a little splash of vanilla. The Fresh Market has some great options when it comes to that. So yes, you can do like the pure vanilla extract. This is going to be very friendly with pretty much any cookie, but there are also some vanilla bean options. Now this is something I would like to do when a recipe calls for an infusion. So maybe you're tempering a little bit of heavy cream that's going to go into a frosting or a pound cake. You can drop the bean in there. You can also scrape the seeds out. You can also make your own vanilla extract with a little bit of vodka. That makes a great gift. You can also pop this in a jar of sugar for some vanilla infused sugar that's great in your coffee. Also a great gift. And then some other really fun extracts like almond, like lemon. Another thing that I love to find that's very unique is marzipan. So I like to hull out a little pear, put a little bit of this inside, and then bake that off with a little bit of puff pastry. This would be something traditional if you're making your own stollen inside that beautiful German-inspired loaf of bread. The bakery also does a really delicious one that you can find this time of year. And then sweeteners. When a recipe calls for sugar, there are a lot of ways that you can get that. I grabbed some of the unrefined cane sugar, which I love, but some other sugars that are just beautiful when it comes to finishing. I am obsessed with these. The little pearl sugar, especially if you're doing anything that's Scandinavian inspired. This is something that you see in the Danish bakeries sprinkled on top of little cardamom loaves of bread. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and it has a great crunch. My mouth is watering thinking about this. Also, the Belgian pearl sugar is amazing. If you want to take your waffles up the next level, dump this bag into your batter, sear them off in your waffle maker. They're crunchy, they're caramelized, and it's like you're out at a little ski chalet in some European mountain. I'm into that. And then so many great chocolates too, from the traditional chips to baking wafers that are great for melting.